Last night, I made a mistake. I posted something on Facebook that wasn't that bad, but I guess it put things kind of deep in the doo-doo, so to speak. I posted something on a city Facebook. It was by Larry Elder. I mean, it was originally a post from Larry Elder, but it's not his post. It's of Charlie Brown, and I forget the black character. There is a black character on Charlie Brown, and I forget his name, but the black character is going, "Racism sucks." And then Charlie Brown says, "Being falsely accused of racism sucks too." Now, I didn't think well, it's not that controversial of a post, if you really think about it. But the people on my city Facebook page, some of them are fanatical anti-racist, and they cannot be reasoned with. They have no pity, and they don't have understanding. They have a very myopic view. And if you challenge that view, you become a target. Now, I don't care what anyone says to me, but I do care what someone can do to me. People have been known to be canceled for saying things that aren't that controversial, but I should have known this and perhaps kept my cards close to my chest, because on average, nothing good comes with challenging an anti-racist leftist unless you're exposing them. But I don't know if having a conversation on a Facebook page, to a degree you're exposing them and you're exposing their intolerance, is any good, because they are very vindictive, nasty people, and they take their view as religion. Anti-racism, these anti-racist leftists take their view as a faith and a religion, and if you deviate from that and you speak up, you will become a target for their vindictive backlash. So a lot of people are afraid, and they do three things. One is verbal, or they'll post vicious things, which, well, I don't really care about. Second, they will try to cancel you or get you fired at your job, which I do care about. And third, they could also become physically violent. Like I said, these are fanatical people who believe in this. And if you deviate, they will attack you, or you will become a target for their scorn. I want to take a quick mention to say hello, Coach Shangy. Coach Shangy is a person out there who does talk about, his main topic, from my understanding, is the sexual abuse of children that is supposedly going on in Hollywood and amongst the powerful in the world. I could be wrong on that, but that's the main thing that he has gathered. Anyway, I'm going to get back to my subject of being accused of being a racist. So it's a stigmatization. Being called a racist is being stigmatized. And this stigmatization has a rather heavy price in today's world. And you aren't necessarily allowed to defend yourself against this because the media doesn't back you, and social media may even censor you. Because if you deviate from the anti-racist leftist term, and Coach Sanghi said, my main topics used to be men's rights and feminism. Yeah. For a long time, my main topic used to be white guilt. And it's kind of changed to the anti-racist left. But there's been a lot of censorship out there. And individuals think that their way of thinking and their thought process is the way, and going against it is the faith. I was talking to a friend on Discord who has a child that claims that he has white privilege. This, by the way, is a person that has lost both his biological parents. I, too, have lost both my biological parents. And it's, to a degree, I guess, kind of an insult to claim privilege on somebody not knowing their whole circumstances, or not even looking at their entire circumstance. And and like I said, these people don't want to have a discussion. They want to lecture to you. And if you ask a question or you deviate from the norm, they will absolutely punish you. And you cannot have a constructive conversation with a fanatic. I'm hoping that America and the world is not filled with fanaticism, that there are people out there with common sense, although it's hard to tell because right now the fanatics have so much institutional power that no matter what you say or do can be punishing. So it's hard to gather what people are really thinking because a lot of people are afraid. But what can you do? I don't know. I mean, as a Stoic, I know that one day I'm going to be dead, and 1,000 years from now, no one will know who I am or what I was. There are very few people out there that human beings remember that lived 1,000 years ago. So, on average, you will not be remembered after you die, for the most part. Anyway, I'm not sure on how to fight this kind of fanaticism. It seems like there are people out there fighting it. And hopefully it's becoming successful, and hopefully Americans are waking up, and the rest of the world, the rest of the free world is waking up to this kind of fanatical ideology and seeing it for what it is. Anyway, this has been Brian with Transparency and Merit. Like and subscribe, and share this channel if you kind of like what I'm saying and agree with what I'm saying.